The Battle of Issus, fought in 333 BC, was a pivotal confrontation between the forces of Alexander the Great of Macedon and the Persian army led by King Darius III. This battle was part of Alexander's campaign to conquer the Persian Empire and played a crucial role in shaping the ancient world's history. The battle took place in the southern region of what is now Turkey, near the town of Issus, after Alexander had crossed into Asia Minor and achieved a series of victories against the Persians. Alexander's campaign against Persia began in 334 BC when he crossed the Hellespont, now the Dardanelles, into Asia Minor with an army of approximately 40,000 soldiers. After securing victories at the Granicus River and taking key cities across Asia Minor, Alexander marched south towards Syria, intending to seize the strategic passes and coastal routes to isolate Persia's naval bases and cut off their supply lines. Darius III, seeking to halt Alexander's advance, gathered a large army, which some ancient sources claim numbered over 100,000 men, though modern estimates suggest a smaller yet still formidable force. Darius aimed to trap Alexander against the Mediterranean Sea, cutting off his retreat and forcing a decisive engagement. The two armies met near the Panaris River, in the narrow coastal plain near Issus. Alexander's forces were significantly outnumbered, but they held a strategic advantage due to the terrain, which limited the effectiveness of the Persian cavalry and allowed the Macedonian phalanx to be more effective. Alexander led from the front, commanding his companion cavalry, and initiated a bold attack against the Persian left flank. Meanwhile, the Macedonian phalanx engaged the Persian infantry in the center. The terrain and the discipline of Alexander's troops turned the tide in their favor. Alexander personally charged towards the location where he believed Darius was commanding his forces, causing panic among the Persian troops. Darius, witnessing the collapse of his army's flank and fearing for his life, fled the battlefield, leaving his army to disintegrate. The retreat turned into a rout, and Alexander's forces achieved a decisive victory. The Macedonians captured a vast amount of wealth from the Persian camp and also rescued Darius's family, who had been left behind in the flight. The Battle of Issus was a turning point in Alexander's campaign against Persia. It demonstrated his tactical genius and the effectiveness of his army, significantly demoralized the Persian forces, and undermined Darius's authority. Following the battle, Alexander continued his march into Syria and Phoenicia, laying siege to Tyre and eventually capturing Egypt, where he was welcomed as a liberator. Darius offered peace and large territorial concessions, but Alexander rejected these offers, determined to conquer the entire Persian Empire. The defeat at Issus compelled Darius to gather another, even larger army, leading to the decisive Battle of Gaugamela in 331 BC, which resulted in Alexander's complete overthrow of the Persian Empire. The Battle of Issus thus marked a significant step in Alexander's conquest of Asia and cemented his reputation as one of history's greatest military commanders.